Another week of this pandemic, we all survived.
We made it.
Another episode of Kash'd Out Van Talk. And if you look around, I think you can see a lot of different things today. Jackson's hair is down for this episode, as well as a brand new location. Where are we, Greg?
We're at my house. My house.
It's a house.
Housey house.
It is not a camper trailer.
That's right. You can do this, and you'll be okay. And
You got
nothing's shaking.
This is a big come up, dude.
This is a big deal.
I'm like intimidated. This house is beautiful.
It's
like,
really
I'm
nice.
about to go home and break down my walls. Be
Hell yeah.
like, I need a circle staircase right now.
This is pretty cool. The staircase is dope. There's not one but two spiral staircases. That sounds a lot fancier than it is. They're like really small. You gotta like.
They're pretty fancy, Greg.
Yeah, but I
Still in the shape of a circle.
The
That's
cabinets
right.
are made of rich mahogany.
and
There's a lot of dark wood.
And might I also add, the first ever episode with all 5 of us.
that's right
I didn't even notice.
because we can
Yeah.
fit. We
Well,
still don't have enough inputs.
We don't have enough equipment to really mic everybody, so Marshall and Nick are going to share.
Yeah. Yeah. So if anyone's curious about the hierarchy of how things go around here.
I would like.
We're the last to eat out of the dog bowl.
yeah.
I'd like to point out that I'm not cheating on. Well, I am cheating on Topo Chico, but I've not switched to San Pellegrino. I'm not really about this stuff.
You're
make
not?
sure you point that out.
It's all right.
Greg, I'm a big Pellegrino fan. Those are the ones that started me on my mineral water journey.
Well, I'm glad that you were on a mineral water journey, and I did try these first as well, but Topo Chico just tops it.
That's cool.
So
Topes it.
Yeah, it topes it.
To Pope.
what are you most excited about being at this place and not in the camper?
Well, there's room to jam. We have. I think I'm most excited about just having like a little HQ spot. We still have that. I mean, you guys all live together, but now I don't know. It's just a new vibe. I like decorating new spaces. That's like
You've got an eye for interior
my
decoration,
thing.
Greg.
Yeah.
Interior decoration, sunsets. Those are your things.
Yeah.
Yes, I have them all here.
Mineral
as well.
water, jet skis.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's
not
all
only
here.
can you book him to write a song with you, he'll set up your living room.
I could do that for a fee. I'd be into that. But
Well,
I
what
don't
would
want to
your-
buy any of the stuff. Maybe that would be like my little thing is like each time I do buy something that they didn't expect. I was like, this is my little touch on there.
Greg's
It would be so
touch.
amazing
Yeah.
if this is his takeoff in interior.
I like get him a
decorating.
plant.
It's going to
or
be a
something.
bong every time.
Don't give it away, dude.
Just if they don't smoke, you just put a nice vase.
It's a vase. It's a beautiful vase. You turn it around.
Beautiful vase. You put water in it. It's bubbles. It's a percolator. It's good vase.
The ice helps the flowers.
It says diesel on the side.
So what we're going to do here is we're just going to add a bong right here. And on to the next room. What we're going to do here is we're just going to add a bong right
You
here.
need a bong table, just a single table for it.
But where will the bong go?
We speaking of HQs, we've had a few HQs.
We have,
The
man.
first one was Sound Lounge Studios. That was a really cool place for me because, like, I flew down here. I had no expectations. I didn't know what I was getting into, but I knew Greg was a guy worth knowing, and Jackson, my good buddy. So, I had a good guy. I had 2 great guides in this game, and the studio was just like, whoa, this is real deal shit,
It was a cool place. I miss it. That was
Yeah, Sound Lounge was cool.
Yeah, that was my spot. It was we had a big 20 by 20 live room, and you could just jam.
That's where we jammed Yes I for
Yes.
the first time.
Yeah, a lot of things. I've seen videos.
with Kyle Hoffer, right?
Yeah, with Kyle.
Yeah.
I remember every time I remember like seeing him sing "Yes I," and he has like the pop punk guitar stance when he does it. It's really cool. I'm like, oh, yes I, hell yeah.
I saw a video of us jamming "New Love" back when Jimmy was our drummer.
Ooh,
And yeah, that was old school. It was all like
At Sound
different
Lounge?
tempo. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And I think you were still rocking the crate.
No, because we came up with that because I had that new amp. And I was like trying out tones.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
oh,
Well, the crate
shit.
was still in it. Yeah, you must not have got rid of it.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, maybe not.
Wow. It's history, man. It was ancient. I was still rocking the Dickies. Remember that?
Yeah.
No.
Wait. Okay. Wait.
I don't
Wait.
remember the Dickies. Like pants?
Yo, all right. You know what I want to talk about?
Oh,
I want to
no.
talk about. So sometimes on tour, people get a little grumpy. You know.
Oh yeah.
You don't get to eat a lot, and you don't get a lot of sleep, and having a great time. But sometimes you get a little grumpy.
Tour days, man. Tour days.
And there's this one like 2-week period I remember that out of spite, Greg had these shorts that had a huge rip in the crotch. The crotch was ripped out.
not shorts, black jeans.
Black jeans.
And it was a huge hole.
They weren't jeans.
It was like you could see everything. It
You
wasn't
saw-
leaving anything to the
you saw
imagination.
the white of his thigh, you know?
And
it
then-
looked like a
and
chicken nugget white meat.
We'd be like, "Yo,
thigh.
Greg, can you please change your pants?" And just like,
No one can
dude,
see him when I'm walking.
everybody can get everybody sometimes gets irritated, and like that was just Greg's turn of like being irritated. So just out of spite, he's like, "I'm not changing them. These are the pants I'm wearing, and this is what it is." It's like, but Greg, when on stage, everybody's eye level is like with your dick.
I remember
There's a
looking in the
slant
back.
over here.
Greg normally stays in the back of the van, and he's laying like this.
Yeah.
He's on his phone, and he's like, bruh. and his fucking crotch is
There was one tour that right before I retired him. I was,
Oh my
I
god.
was pissed at just some things that were going down. I don't remember what it was, and I won't get into specifics even if I could. But I remember going into our manager's office, and I was wearing those.
Oh no! You
I'm
had that
sitting
talk with them with those.
Yeah. I'm
What
like-
a power
and I'm
move,
like,
Greg.
yeah, I'm like sitting there, balls out, just being like, I need this to change. I need this to change. Here's my nuts.
Oh my god.
fucking awesome.
That's the
Oh,
most
yeah.
Greg Shields shit.
That was like I called.
Wearing a
A
crown
lot of things
container.
changed that day.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's like
Changed
that
for
was
the
like
better.
a big turning point. But like that was like a big
Rescope
thing where
things.
like I was talking to Moore, and he's like, "How's the tour going?" I was like, "Dude, Greg's got these fucking pants, man. He won't take them off, dude. His dick's out everywhere we go, man."
Fucking white meat, Greg.
That's a justifiable strike because like nobody likes an outfit tracker. Because like I was watching Curb Your Enthusiasm the other day. That was on there. Larry got really mad because some guy he was working on set and some guy was like, "You wore that shirt yesterday, huh?" He's like, "You fucking tracking my outfits?" Got an outfit tracker. So I get it.
That's why I put in the song Yesterday's Shirt, because I got no worries.
I like that.
Because of outfit trackers?
Yeah.
You wanted to
Just,
low-key
you just
stick
put
to
it out there first, and then that way they're not going to bother to say anything to you. It's all he sings about it.
Yeah, that's his thing. He doesn't change his clothes.
I'm saving laundry
No,
detergent.
Greg does change his clothes.
I do.
Yeah.
Greg has great hygiene.
Yeah,
it was just
from
you
one
just
black
the
shirt
best-
to another
yeah.
black shirt.
he found a hill that he wanted to die on, and that's what it was.
They were fucking comfortable shorts, man. I wish I could still wear them, but the hole was just like
It was so big.
the
dude.
legs were
like
separated.
it's the
Like,
hole.
this-
The hole was where the pants connect, so it was like gaping. Like
Just makes you think of Blink-182. It's cool when they piss people off with what they wear. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah,
we're punk.
it's great.
Everyone
yeah, that
sees
was
our
just
dicks.
a punk thing. Punk attitude.
Yeah, like people with holes in jeans, nobody gives a fuck.
Put a hole right.
Yeah, I think we learned that the placement is.
Well,
must
let's
be
talk
something they
about
talk about.
how the hole got there.
How did it get there?
Because I had, if you recall,
2 pairs of
I
black
had
jeans.
the 2 pairs of the same shorts. One was black, one was beige, right? And both of them ripped the same way. And that was from, okay, I have the back seat in the van,
Uh-huh.
and the way that I get in and out, I go out the back
Oh.
doors, and I flip over the
The
seat,
Greg sit,
and that's
yeah.
how it,
The Greg's it.
the
man.
Grexit, yes.
Greg
That-
does fucking
that's how I
parkour
ripped them.
every time he gets in and out of the van. No, like I don't. It's crazy.
Man, have you ever hit your head on the latch right up there?
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
what's-
it
you know what
almost
sucks
knocked
is
me
when
out
it's
one day.
cold, you get your hoodie caught on it. It sucks because you're like you get so much momentum when you're flipping over the seat, and then you're like,
I know what you've done. I've done this before. Have you ever flipped over and you landed on the bar inside the seat?
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
That sucks.
That's when you're roughhousing in the van too much. I'll
simmer down, guys.
like I'll
See,
jump
that
from seat
bar-
to seat to
roughhousing.
seat.
Because in the back seat, that bar is like
It's closer, isn't
that's
it?
hell. Yeah, it's that's like what my hip sleeps on. It
Nice.
sucks. Yeah, it's not nice. No.
Very nice. Good for Greg.
Yeah, there's no. I thought about getting those things. There's like you've seen they're like inflatable seats that you can put in the seat of your van.
Inflatable seats you put in the seat of your van.
Yeah, so you can like
Sounds cool.
make a bed. It's like an inflatable bed that has like a little stump where the feet area go, and then it sits on top of the cushion. So it's like an air mattress, but it would extend it so it would go all the way to the back of the seat in front of you.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
cool.
We
But
should
then
get those.
where the fuck are you gonna put your feet when you need to sit?
You just
sit up?
lay. You lay all the time.
Yeah, and I feel like we
Lay
would
me
pop
down.
them just like air mattress.
Oh,
We would
yes.
pop them.
We even had like that heavy duty camping sleeping mat, and that thing ended up with a hole in it after a while.
Just can't even pop it. Well, we'll find a way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, sticks, rocks, not popping that thing. Kash'd Out van, popped.
Any day.
It wouldn't last
So-
on tour.
What have you guys been up to? I just got off vacation, so how y'all been?
Yeah, dude. Dude, you're fucking going on vacation. You're moving into a new place.
Oh no.
Plus, I like
Daddy
I'm
Warbucks.
usually where Joey is, but now with the laptop,
Welcome
I'm
to the
with you guys.
futon, bro.
I feel good on the futon, and I feel like I need to put my arm around you now.
Oh,
It's easier to kiss your
Thanks.
buddies now.
Yeah, it's easier to kiss now.
sweet. That's where this is going. All
That's
right.
right. Christening the house, Greg. We all go and get kisses.
Yeah, where's your mistletoe?
Oh, I didn't get it in time for Christmas, so. But yeah, man, I've been fucking living the dream for a little bit.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked to.
Yeah, it only took 5 years.
It did take quite some time, but it's all been very unreal, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy you're here, man. This place is something, dude. It's kind of got like I wouldn't want to spend like a week in here by myself.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, definitely has like if I watched like a murder mystery and I was alone in here, I'll get a little freaked out because it does have like the wood panel everything.
Yeah,
You probably shouldn't light a
If
lot of
you
matches
notice- every light in the house is on,
in here. Yeah,
and I was here by myself before you got here. I just like to see what's going. If I'm gonna see a ghost, I want to really see it. But it's got some charm to it. There's like stained glass in the door. There's like crazy Shakespeare.
there's a
door
gargoyle out in the
knockers.
driveway.
Are you serious? Oh, yeah. I didn't see that. Oh, damn
There's
it.
no
I
gargoyle.
was gonna say I didn't see that either. That's really creepy. Might be a deal
Shakespeare.
breaker.
Shakespeare's cool. I saw that. There's a little Shakespeare little plaque and some Shakespeare knockers.
Yeah, there's like this house was built
Beautiful.
in 1949, and
Good year.
yeah, I think so. I assume it was. I like the vibe.
A few
they were
years
going-
after World War
going
II.
for, yeah.
Reconstruction
There's like some
period, I believe.
Spanish tile, and then there's a beautiful lake to our left that you can't really see now because it's dark. But
We should start shooting in the day so that
I think we're gonna do that.
It's
This
really-
marks the new vibe of
I
Man
agree.
Talk. We're gonna happen.
We're gonna get up at 7 a.m.
Oh,
and start broadcasting.
We'll do a polar
By
bear
7
plunge.
p.m.
Yeah.
get out of my house.
Dude, what's the Sunrise podcast, dude?
Oh, my God.
We're gonna come wake you up every day.
Cashed out in the morning. We're exhausted.
Joey would just be curled up on the couch over there, sleeping the whole thing.
I'll be on every episode sleeping because my
We
sleep
won't have
schedule's
this
so bad.
extra microphone problem.
Every once in a while, we'll cut back to me.
We could
Uh,
do that though. That'd be good fishing time. That's what I'm
True.
excited about. I want to fish that.
Speaking
lake.
of fishing time, we're actually gonna go to South Carolinas to do some writing soon.
Is it North
Yeah.
Carolina or
South
Carolina?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
South Carolinas.
South Carolina in my mind.
It's like
Are we not
putting
going
an
there?
apostrophe S on Ross's.
Ross's.
It's South
just the way you-
Carolina's.
Yeah, South Carolinas. That's where we're going.
That's how you said. That's how you said it, Paul, when we had Paul on too. You're like, it's Paul Millsbury's.
Yeah, the spot's dope. It's gonna
I'm
have.
excited.
There's a lake. They have a canoe. I don't think we're
Yeah.
gonna be doing much canoeing because it's gonna be like 40 degrees.
It's
there.
gonna be cold as shit.
Yeah, but
I'll
it's
be
way
able
out
to
in the woods. We can be
imagine.
as loud as we want, and
Yeah, it's in
just
like
be wild. It's gonna be
the
fun.
middle of nowhere, man.
Nowhere,
And
yeah.
we're just gonna go and we're gonna write and hopefully we're gonna finish up this new album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of new.
Yeah. Speaking of new albums, we have the acoustic album coming out.
Casual encounters.
We.
By the way, I want. We should all give a hand of applause for Jackson directing the music videos.
Oh, thanks.
Honestly, those promos are excellent. People are saying wonderful, funny things about them.
Yeah, those were fun to do.
I think they're effective.
Did
I
we
think they're really
release
grabbing.
the second one? I thought.
No, just the first one,
It's the alien.
just the alien one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a couple. We wanted to say, what is casual encounters?
Yeah, what is it?
We wanted to answer it in a couple different ways. You know.
Hey, dude, Greg's a method actor. He actually
Yo,
got
hey,
his kidney removed for that.
why are you a good actor, dude?
I don't know.
Dude, it was like Nick and I were laughing so hard about it. We just watched it a couple times together, and just every time, like when it cuts to you and you go, it would make us laugh so hard because it's better than I feel like it should be. You know?
Well,
It's
all
like-
I had to do was blink and smoke weed. That's a pretty good,
Yeah, that's it.
pretty good role for me. So
Yeah, it was pretty
way
pretty
to go.
funny, man.
You did great on the casting couch.
Thanks, dude. I think we'll have Greg play Greg.
Yeah, you played yourself. Excellent. It was perfect. It was a very Greg role.
Awesome.
The next one we do, we should get like Jason Bateman to play Greg or something, and just see what happens.
And just the rest of us just be in it like normal.
Fun.
and Jason or Kirk Cameron or somebody.
That'd be really
We
funny.
could probably afford.
What about Greg Popovich? And we're like, this is Greg.
That's what we did for Fireproof.
Yeah,
That's
it is
true,
what we
that's
did
what
for
we did.
Fireproof.
Like, let's get a much more handsome guy named Greg. I was totally cool with it.
Greg, you're handsome to me, just not really on the outside.
Whoa.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
You say you have beautiful insides.
Yeah, like your
That's
heart.
nice.
Your heart is the vulva is shaped very wonderfully.
That's a part of the heart.
A vulva.
Is it? Oh, aorta. The aortas. Your labias are really beautiful, Greg. This time of year.
My lips don't lie.
Ugh.
All right.
And
What else we got?
Joey, why don't you take us through your day, dude?
All right, whatever.
Can I try?
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
let
let's do
Nick
it.
take
us
us
through.
through
Tell me
it.
what you think. What do you guys think? I'm not even doing anything crazy. I'm just hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from my perspective, because we talk about this a lot, but Joey's on the other side of a wall, and then my room's on the other side of that wall, so I get to really experience him a lot. So a typical morning for him, he usually wakes up, I don't know, 10 a.m. or so, and then starts the day. I'll hear one of two. The last couple weeks, he's been listening every day to Barry Manilow, to the song Mandy by Barry Manilow, to be exact. And it's a great song. I've heard it a lot. So he gets up.
Mandy.
Well, before the song comes on, then the sync has to run. Very, very slightly, the sync runs for about 30 to 40 minutes. As he's
correct.
As what I've never been on the other side of the door, so I don't know what goes on. I imagine you just sit on the toilet like this.
Yeah.
While listening to Barry Manilow for 20 minutes while you wake
Your
up.
water bill must be
Is that
through
accurate?
the roof.
Yeah, what goes on in there, dude?
I sit there.
Mhm.
I have the water running because I don't like the sound of my shit hitting the water.
Fair.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, because we don't have a fan. If we had a fan, I wouldn't run the water.
We have lots of fans, dude. working on this.
Hey, Matt, come
You
in
just gotta
here.
Get one. Yeah, get one to come in.
Y'all want to see this before I,
I
flush
need a
it?
fan.
We had a secret stash prize. You get to be my fan in the bathroom.
Dude, I'm going to buy you a white noise machine for Christmas.
Honestly, that'd be sick. No, that's right. I wake up in the morning and I go in the bathroom and I make a lot of coughing noises and gagging noises. From just like
My
throat
least
feeling
favorite part of
tight.
tour.
Yeah, it sucks. And I'm just laying there with my hands on my head usually, just like honestly half sleeping. But I know I spend a lot of time in there. I really do.
So that's your morning.
Yeah, and then I brush and then I gag a bunch and then yeah, that's what I do.
Aside from the gagging, I love it because I get to listen to good music
Oh
waking
yeah,
up every day.
my new big song is Nat King Cole's "Love."
Yes,
Yo-
it is.
For a while, you went through a
it is.
metal phase, and I was like, "Yo, how does he wake up in the
That's
morning,
a lot to
listen to metal,
Children of Bodom at
and
at 9 a.m.
the crack of dawn as soon as you wake up and gag to Children of Bodom?"
I was
In the
listening
morning.
to In Flames a lot.
Yeah.
This new song that was like, "My God, I don't need you," burn out, and I was just like, "Throw your run." I don't get into it, but like, yeah, I was into it. It was
Yeah.
really fun, dude. I love going into a metal phase.
Yeah.
You know, I'm listening to this fucking Australian gent metal band called North Lane. They have this cover of a song that's like a poppy like song, but they did a metal version of it. It's fucking amazing. And like, if you hear an original song by them, they play songs in 13/8 and 7/8. This song's in 4/4.
Oh, wow.
And at one point,
What a change.
they go into like 13/8 during a verse. Just because they're bored, honestly. They do this crazy rhythm where the vocalist is just screaming a single note, and you know the drummer's just keeping the 4/4 just so that they can get right into it when they need to.
Nice.
That's what I've been doing. North Lane. Oh,
Yeah,
and
send me
Nat
that
King
track.
Cole's "Love." That's a good song.
That's a good mix.
Yeah.
Those are very similar, so it's like flow.
Do you like gag on the breakdowns?
Yeah, yeah. Like,
like,
like you know, like during Disturbed's
Yeah.
na 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 na. That's what I do. Dude, it's funny because I'll do that like on tour, and like some people will be like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm good." And they're like,
No.
"Sounded awful in there."
It's just jarring to wake up to. That's all.
It sucks for me too. Trust me. Like it's just like I can brush like the first 6 of my teeth, great, really
What's
good.
Okay, so what?
And then it just hits the toothpaste. Once it hits the back of my molars, it's over. It's over.
So that's what triggers the
Every ti-
gagging?
well, plus like if I do my tongue above like, yeah, okay. If I brush my tongue above there, instant gag mode. I can't brush it anymore, or I will vomit. I have vomited bile many times in the morning from that. I vomited
Jesus.
I vomited just water 4 days ago because my my throat was so tight. I kept on waking up from it, and I was pounding water because like by swallowing water, that muscle contracts for a moment, which I discovered recently. And yeah, I just woke up and vomited a bunch of water in my trash can and went to bed out of exhaustion. Yeah, that's what I've been doing these days. This is weird. Am I okay?
We can cut this out if you want.
No, I don't care. I'm
But
just
dude,
kidding.
you know what we should do though? If anybody's listening who's a doctor, they should hit us up and tell us what they think is up with that.
Yeah, it's called throat tightness, but I don't really.
Or just
know
anybody
what
with
can
any
be done.
advice. You don't have to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think an anti-anxiety medicine will take it, but like I don't know if it should be a daily one or I should. It's a pill when it triggers. But
Yeah.
I'm not positive, you know, because I think it's an anxiety response, but it could also just be
Yeah.
like who knows? Like maybe it's an allergic reaction, you know.
You think you're allergic to the toothpaste?
No, I think I'm allergic to my one of my pillows, but that's not true
Whoa.
because Mickey, my girlfriend's allergic to one of my pillows. Never mind. I just
What if
It's like
you just
that.
like practice on a banana?
dude, I will be dude. If I was a homosexual and as proud as I am heterosexual, I would be just as proud homosexual. I would be the worst oral sex giver of all time
Why do you think that?
because I can't brush my
Oh,
teeth.
right.
How am I gonna brush a dick?
Yeah, that's
True.
That's a
can't.
good point.
I'd be
Well-
like, sorry, man.
While we're sharing this, I'll share an embarrassing medical thing. I think I told most everyone that's
What?
here about this. Now, the other night, so you know the muscle, I don't know a lot about anatomy, but the muscle that's like in your, I don't know, that allows you to push the shit out of your butt, like
Yes.
whatever muscle that is.
Yeah.
That,
Your
yeah.
sphincter.
It's probably your sphincter. Yeah,
butt
that's what I
bone.
wanted to say. Yeah,
Bum.
whichever one's right there in the scrum.
The arse
But,
is where they call it in Europe.
okay. Well,
Yeah, go
Good
on.
for them.
Yeah,
That one, yeah.
Arse.
all right. Well, that was really sore. So I woke up at like 3 a.m. from a deep sleep, thinking I had to take a dump really bad, and that wasn't what it was. It was just I like pulled this muscle somehow, and it just seems like a weird getting older kind of pain because that's never happened in my whole life, and I was just asleep. So
Did it feel like you were shitting?
it felt like I had to, and then I went down to do it, and it wasn't happening, and it just kept hurting more and more, as if there was a muscle pulled. And so then I just went, and at this point I can barely walk because it hurts so bad.
Whoa.
And so then I just went and laid back down and didn't move, and then it stopped hurting. Yeah,
Damn,
Can I give you my take on this, dude?
yeah, we talked about.
So we
this.
talked about this. So I've been dealing with that my entire life.
Yeah,
I get
this
it
is
like I
new.
get that like once a month, and it's crippling, dude. It hurts so bad.
so
Why are you
fucking
guys so
bad.
butthurt?
Right?
I
in-
think I know what that is. That's
right
that's a cramp. You're getting a cramp in your butt.
It's a
Is that
cramp
what it is?
on the
Yeah,
muscle,
yeah.
like right in your
That
butthole.
I get it
Dude,
in my legs sometimes. Incredibly painful.
the first
Yeah.
time it ever happened, I think I was like, I remember Obama had just gotten elected. Not that it has anything to do with this.
Thanks,
but it's-
Obama.
Butthurt about
this
that.
is like what had just happened. So to give you the time frame of when this was, so like I was a little kid, you know, and I was at the pool, and I just remember like I was walking to the bathroom, and it took over, dude. And I remember it hurt so
You, like,
bad.
can't stand
I
up.
stopped standing and I just sat down in like a crouch to try to like stretch it out. Like if you get a foot cramp, you like do one of these. It was like the same thing. I was like, I got to stretch this out, and I couldn't move, dude. Never since then. It's been happening my entire life.
Not me. It was new. I didn't like it. But yeah, that's all it was, is a pulled muscle or a cramp or some shit. But it was like the muscle in there that does all the work for. Well, it's the muscle that like triggers you being like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got to go to the bathroom. And then I pushed it even more.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you think it's from holding in your farts?
No, I let him go.
That's what Dr. Greg has to say on the
That's
matter.
probably what Dr. Drew would say. What's your
Are
flatulation
you
rate?
holding in your farts? Okay, that would be, so then my next question.
You know,
would
I
be,
don't get
you
those
putting
cramps, and
anything
I-
up there
I-
that doesn't belong there.
I don't know. I probably ate like a whole pizza or something that day because my
That
diet's
might do it,
crazy.
dude.
I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes I've
Dude.
gotten that when I like it's like a really big turd, and it's like so it's like about to like just totally
Crown.
rip you a new one. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
like sometimes you just gotta like let that shit break down, or you gotta force it out and clean it up later.
Can I tell you what I do when it's a really bad like that? This is like private information.
Go for it.
You pray.
Yeah, first I
I've
pray,
done that.
and then I sit. So this is how I like pretty much always take shits. So I don't sit on the toilet. I like stand. I like crouch on the. So I put my feet on the seat of the toilet, and I crouch like Gollum.
Well, dude, that's why. So
like a gargoyle.
you ever
Yeah.
seen Yasad carry around that squatty potty?
Same kind of thing.
Same
Yeah.
concept, yeah.
Same
You
idea.
think it's for his drums, but it's not.
No, I use that at Conatown,
It's not
man.
just
It
so
was,
he can
it's
stand up
something
and go
else.
like this. No, he knows.
It helps.
Yeah.
I understand that. What's his name? Larry King. He had like a fan that blew underneath his chair, but it blew his farts away from his guests
Really?
because apparently he couldn't control his farts. This was
Whoa.
quite some time ago. I know he just recently passed away, late Larry King. Mad respect, but
Legendary.
yeah, dude.
That's
I guess when you
crazy.
get old, you know.
That's kind of thoughtful.
It is.
That's actually
very
very nice. I
thoughtful.
think that's very kind of him.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're really
So
moving.
anyways,
Yeah.
We're diving deep today.
Should I be worried about you guys' colon health? Like,
maybe.
We've all toured. We should all be worried about each other's colon health.
Yeah.
yeah,
You do the baby wipes. That's kind of your thing.
that's true. Yeah.
And Marshall too.
You
Mine
know,
wasn't.
and
It's not a colon thing. It was just a cramp. I don't know what I did to that muscle. Maybe.
but you're good now.
Who
I'm
you-
great.
you
Yeah.
guys
It
want
was.
me-
It only lasted an hour.
You guys want me to tell a story about me getting my hemorrhoid on tour?
Sure.
Sure.
Have we talked about it yet?
If you
We
feel
have, though.
compelled,
I think it. No, it's definitely made an episode.
Do you think so?
When?
I don't know. Do you
We-
remember?
Definitely talked about. We had like a full blown conversation about his
on an episode,
Hemorrhoids.
so people know that like I didn't shower I played 2 shows, and then like I pulled my pants down. She had experienced my butthole after 2 shows.
Who's she?
That was my doctor that put her finger up my butt.
Oh, yeah, you should have said that part first.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, no.
How are we supposed to
Oh, yeah.
extrapolate that data
Sorry, yeah,
from
that's
what you?
in my head, I was already in the hospital, just like in her
So
room.
we
like-
just have the scene in our mind that we know.
Yeah, I was in the hospital.
Ballsy, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah, I just woke up. My butthole. I was shitting a bunch of blood. As everyone does on tour from time to time. Oh man, maybe we have issues, guys. We might all have colon cancer. I think I'm saying it.
Dude,
I think we're gonna die.
I'm the most senior member here, and I pulled my back, a muscle in my back last week, but
Oh.
nothing in my butthole, man. I don't know
Really?
what's
Dude,
going
one
on
time,
there, guys.
okay,
Lordy.
so
It wasn't in there.
when
Just the gooch.
before
Yeah.
Landon was born, I used to have to go to these hypno birthing classes with this mom, and yeah, so basically they like, it's somebody who it teaches you how to do like self hypnosis. She pumped that kid out, no drugs, so
Damn.
say whatever you want, but that shit works.
Whoa,
uh,
that's
so
badass.
yeah. So anyway, we walk into this place, and like it's this lady, and she's like really calm, and like really just it's like instantly like you want to go to sleep just listening to her talk, and she's going through her spiel or whatever she does, and I don't know if this ever happened to you, so it wasn't a pain, it's just like a tickle almost in my ass, and I was like,
She did that to you?
no, but I can't. It happens every now and then, and I can't sit still. When I have to like get up or walk around, or like you gotta walk it off or something, like. But I can't stay in that position, and I like interrupted the whole thing because I just like couldn't take it anymore. I freaked out.
Was it the first time you'd ever experienced that?
No, it had happened to me before, but it just like at random and not very often at all. But I don't know what it is.
I've
But
had
it just
those.
like
It's like a little asshole itch.
it's
You gotta-
yes, but it's not an itch. It's not like, oh
It's an itch you can't scratch.
yeah, it's like in the muscle or something. Like it just was like this like twitch or something that like I have to like shift my position and multiple times. I can't get comfortable. It's giving me anxiety just thinking about it.
Damn.
Like yeah, and so that happened. That's my butthole
You
story.
should start letting us know when that happens so we can support you.
Yeah, I will.
We'll shake
now
you.
you guys know. So I'll be like, you guys just bear with me when I need to roam around the van for a minute.
We're like having dinner at someone's house, and like you have to get up and like, where's he going? Does he not like the food? It's like, oh no, his butthole hurts right
It
now.
was a word. Yeah, like I couldn't.
gotta walk
She
it
had already
off.
started her like her hypnosis or whatever. So like I couldn't do anything but just like leave the room. So I felt so rude, but. And trying to explain, I waited until the thing was done. I couldn't be. Sorry,
you
there's like this
see-
little thing in my butthole that happens.
You got anything for that, Doc?
Can you hypnotize that?
Yeah.
It probably would work though. Now I think about
Yeah,
it.
it
Maybe I should
probably
have said
would.
something.
Yeah.
You live in your hern.
Well, now you guys know how our butts and buttholes work.
Yeah.
right.
Any other body parts?
Van talk.
Yeah, that was a fun 20 minutes.
How much do you guys sweat?
Joey,
Let's not. Do my feet sweat?
not even your feet. The time you got a tattoo,
Oh,
and
dude.
the-
I was
every time Joey gets a tattoo,
I'm like
the
sitting
tattoo's
there.
on his leg. He takes his shirt off. And
I did that.
I
was, like, naked.
soaked the whole seat.
It was
I forgot
it was
you
a
took your shirt off
pool
for the
of
leg.
water. Like when I lay down in like a, what's that? It's like a whatever the pleather material that they have for you, and like I had pools of water around my whole body, like water pools. I sweat. I think I have a fight response, and I'm just like, flight in your mind, but physically stand still. That way you're burning a lot of calories just sitting there through pure anxiety. And like mentally I'm like excited. You know,
I think
I'm
that's
like
an evolutionary thing, like to ward off predators.
yeah, I think if that's my anti-tattoo predator response.
To
in
make
case-
sure you're never
There's a
eaten
guy
by
case a
close to
bunch
my
of
arm
bees
with a
get me.
needle full of ink.
Yeah.
I gotta get this guy out. But yeah, instead of
He
a
could be a
squid thing,
predator.
it's just sweat.
It's painful.
Yeah.
What are your guys' most painful tattoos? You know, like mine was definitely my Mega Man leg one, but only because it was a long time. You know, honestly.
Elbow.
Oh, holy shit!
That shit hurt.
Does it like vibrate? Like, do you?
Yeah, dude, I was on like a kind of like a drum throne. But he just had me like on an office chair, and I just had to be like this the whole time. And like, man, that shit hurt like a bitch. You feel it like throughout your whole body.
Really?
There's no meat on that shit.
Yep.
Just straight fucking bone. I won't do that again. Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, mine was on my calves, but I think I only have my back and my calves, and there's like hardly any nerves in your back.
You have a 9 Inch Nails tattoo on your back,
I
right?
do. It's actually, it's just Trent Reznor's face. You know, and he's going, you know, because that's the pose that I'm gonna probably get an Apple Music tattoo underneath of that, because I think he was a founder of the Apple Music too. You know, because I really just like his work.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, cool.
I really like the fucking like animal. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I like that, Marshall. Oh, that's good, dude.
That's why I hope to one day work with Jimmy Iovine, so he can introduce me to Trent Reznor.
Right,
Yeah.
dude. You guys know how Marshall always has this story on his back pocket, his U2 on the moon story pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I want to do that.
If there was like,
Have you guys told the story on?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you've
okay.
told
All
it.
right, good.
Yeah.
All right, good.
I've heard this fucking dude.
Yeah.
It's like Marshall showed up to the venue for the first time. There's an audio engineer there, and the audio engineer's like, "Oh hey man, do you guys need any help?" And he was like, "One day we're gonna open. U2's gonna open for us on the moon."
No,
And-
come on. That's my story. Whenever anybody ever asks like what you want to do with your career, like how far do you want to go? It's to the
true.
moon, baby.
That's
Let's
every time
fucking
everyone
do it.
asks that question.
Yeah.
You definitely say that.
But dude, that's,
as well
you know-
as every other question.
Well, like, no, not every other question.
You
But
need a glass of
Marshall.
water.
Dude, I think any audio engineer who's worked with us has seen this story has been like, yeah, he said that to us. Yeah. Dude, but you added a new thing to it.
Oh, what's that?
You remember that? Yeah, dude. Yeah, Greg. So Marshall talked to me like a few days ago, and he's like, "So if we're going to the moon, we have to be careful on gear. So you two's gonna have to use my drum kit while we're up there."
We have to share backline.
Yeah, it's a
That's
shared
it. We got to
backline,
share
you
backline
know.
with the openers.
Yeah,
U2 and Aerosmith.
that's right. You two and Aerosmith.
Yeah, or the Stones. I don't. It depends. I'm gonna put 3 out there, and maybe we'll get 2 calls. So,
I think we can make it happen.
dude, Elon's gonna do it. Elon's gonna fund it.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna drive Tesla Roadsters on the moon, buddy.
Yeah, that's so nice. Tesla, baby.
Got them all fired up now.
Yeah.
The doodle drive is on. Oh wait. What do you guys think of us having another nickname for Marshall? What if we call him Marty?
I love that, dude. I love that so much.
Marty, isn't that awesome? Marshall, Doodle, Marty, Hearn.
Marty dude.
What made you think of that?
I don't know. I saw Mar, and I'm like, that's all I need.
That's all I need.
Fuck the rest of it. Mar,
Marty.
Marty.
Yeah, I'm a Marty McFly fan.
You're a sweet guy, dude. I love you.
Be the only one, the only famous Marty.
The only famous Marty.
Yeah.
Isn't there a NASCAR guy? None of you will know the answer.
Well, does
You
Mar-
tell me, Florida boy.
Does Martin Short go by Marty
Oh,
for
Marty
short?
What was
I just rewatched Captain Ron
Funny
while I was on
Shonkus.
vacation.
one of
just
your
so you
3
guys know.
movies, Captain Ron?
Yeah.
Whoa. You watched Captain Ron in the Virgin Islands?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I had to.
If something's gonna happen, it's
fucking
gonna
dope.
happen out
I
there.
had to. Well, and so it was right before we were about to. Here's why. You guys will love this. I rented a boat while I was out there.
Okay.
So
You
I was
wild
the captain.
man.
A bro.
Greg
Oh,
was the
wow.
captain of the
Captain
boat.
Greg.
This boat doesn't work.
Well, What the heck is wrong with your broat?
Yeah, I almost, only a little bit almost killed us.
Okay.
There's this ferry.
Tell me
that
about
goes
it.
From St. Thomas to St. John. That motherfucker hauls ass. And I didn't see him. Eventually I saw him, but he was very close.
What was it? A guy?
Huh?
Would you almost hit? Did you almost hit something?
No, the ferry almost took me out.
Oh, the ferry.
Boat, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I got out of the way. We were good.
I'm happy you survived.
Yeah, thing came out of nowhere.
Did you eat any exotic food while you were there? Or was it chicken fingers?
Exotic food, no. But the food
Starfish.
there is great.
Iguana.
No, I didn't eat the iguana. I did make friends with the iguanas. Are dope. I learned a lot about iguanas just by talking to them.
Greg's two favorite things: marijuana and iguana.
Iguanas, yeah.
Marijuanas.
No, there's this
They're happy.
this one that would come and visit. I named him Earl. I put him on my story.
I saw Earl.
Yeah, Earl
fella.
was cool, man. He was huge, and every time he like creep out of the tree, and then he'd see me and he'd be like this. He'd be like, I'm like, "What's up?
What's up,
dude?"
player?
Yeah, so I'd feed him watermelon because the guy that
Oh.
we rented this Airbnb. It was like right on the freaking water. It's beautiful, and I saw the iguanas when he was like showing us the place, and I was like, "What's the deal with those?" He's like, "Well, if you feed them, they'll come back. That's the deal." So I couldn't resist myself. First, I was like, not gonna feed him. But dude, then I seen Earl, and I was like,
He had a look
he
in his
probably wants
eye.
this watermelon that I'm not gonna eat because the fruit there was a little questionable. But the iguanas loved it. So I give him some fruit, and then he'd munch down on the fruit, and then look at me again, and be like, and then take off. He was cool. Me and Earl bonded.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and then I learned how iguanas, I don't know if they do this all the time, but he did it this time. He pissed and shit at the same time. I don't know if that's an iguana thing.
I
Any
do that.
reptile experts? I do it too, but I just wasn't expecting it.
Was
and
it
they
Earl
piss
you
a
saw?
lot.
You saw Earl do that?
That one was Eli. Yeah. Eli was a little aggressive. If I bring out the food, and he'd be like a freaking dinosaur just coming at me. And so he did that, and then he pissed and shit. And it was like a good sized turd, man. It was impressive. Impressive and an alarming amount of piss. So, you learn something new every day. I learned about that. And
That's
there's
awesome.
like wild donkeys and pigs and a lot of chickens.
It's cool.
Yeah, it was really.
Did you ride any of the
They
pigs?
say
I
a
didn't
donkey's a
ride
man's
any
best
pigs.
friend.
I did do some snorkeling. And seen a sea turtle. Dude, okay, so shout out to Pixar. Y'all fucking depicted that shit. I swam with this sea turtle, and I swear to God, it was just like in Finding Nemo.
It was
like,
crushed.
dude looked back at me like, later, dude. And like, but the way that he swam and shit, it was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is straight out of Finding Nemo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and there's like
Nice.
these little sucker shark things that it's like all stuck to him, and he didn't give a fuck. He was like, yeah, they're cleaning my shit. And yeah, it was just a neat thing. And I had to, and favorite part, your boy went on a hike, right? Long hike.
Wow.
Greg,
hike.
hiker shield.
Yeah, you
Any
know
grass on the nether
Grass,
regions?
grass touch your
Woods?
legs.
Rocks, all kinds of shit. The only
did
reason I was down is because I found out there's only one snake on the island, and it's non-venomous.
Perfect.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Nice.
So I was like, Psh, I'll go anywhere now.
You should have
Stop
brought a
me.
bunch of venomous snakes and released them.
I actually thought I
That's
was
real
like,
Florida
I
shit.
was like, I wonder if like anybody be fucked up and like just brought a rattlesnake over and like, and the rattlesnake would start mating with other snakes, and then there you go, you get some freaking nature snake shit.
That's how spider snake came about.
Yeah, there were some spiders I did encounter. It was not cool.
How bad were they?
You always got a big spider
There's
thing.
only a couple, but they were like they're pretty big, and didn't want them want to see
Hairy,
them.
hairy, or
No, it's definitely like some kind of spider I'd seen before. I think I got bit by
Like a
one.
black
actually.
widow.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of information.
Joey, I've always wanted to ask you this. How do you
More
feel
like
about
tarantulas.
Spider-Man?
He scares the shit out of me.
Are you cool with him?
No,
Or are you?
What
or
about
is
when
he
he's
like
not in
your
his
least?
costume?
I'm happy about it. It's crazy because I like Spider-Man, but here's the thing: it's the creepy motion of the spider as well as the spider's.
Well, he crawls on
Face.
walls and shit. Are you
with
cool
his
with that?
4 arms,
Yeah,
whatever.
He has four appendages, where
Yeah.
a spider has 8. So
Yeah, who knows?
They're
No
all
one knows
different.
how many
Yeah.
appendages spiders have.
nobody knows.
They haven't figured that
Nobody.
out. yet.
It's just like tides. We're not
we
sure
don't-
how they work.
We shouldn't mislead the audience with the spider, false spider.
It's
information.
misinformation. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I
we
stand
don't-
corrected. We'll post a correction in the comments.
Yeah.
Nobody
Correction:
knows.
spiders actually have 8 legs.
I heard
Didn't know
I
that.
heard that 2 of them are arms.
These aren't my legs. These are my arms. Dottie, they have 8 arms.
Well, why would he have 8 legs, and no arms?
Yeah, that's a good point. He's really
True.
wasting the chance there.
Yeah, come on.
Spiders have arms. Iguanas pee a whole lot
And shit at the same time.
and shit at the same time. That's
Greg,
amazing.
The
Discovery.
turd,
Turtle
turd
say,
was the
dude.
exact color of your pants.
The turtles color my pants.
No, the turd. The, not the
I'd
turtle.
say this is a pretty healthy color.
Yeah. it's-
I thought you
got
hit. Look, he
plenty
had
of
a
fiber.
great diet of fruit.
Good
When I was
diet of
there.
fruit.
Yeah, there's some
That's for
oats in
sure.
your pants.
So in your oats. Doesn't relate at all. So Greg, you've encountered all these new animals. If you could have any animal companion, like non-tameable animal, what would it be?
It's too soon with the iguana thing for me to fairly answer this question because I was very intrigued
You want to be fair.
by this. Yes.
That's incredibly judacious.
But I got really excited when I saw the wild donkeys, cause it's like a horse, but not so like, dude. Horses are intimidating as fuck. I'm sorry,
they're big. They're big
they're
fuckers.
fucking
Yeah, they're
massive,
Yeah.
and just like one kick, fucking take you out.
Yeah, horse can fuck you up.
Yeah, and I'm sure a donkey could too, but these ones are like little shaggy island donkeys. You look at them and you think they almost had like dreads. It was weird.
It's awesome.
But they seemed like, I don't know, friendly. They didn't give a fuck. But they were like little horses that were not an intimidating size. If I would have got out of the car, I might have been a little spooked. But I think let's go with a donkey.
There you go.
Jackson, what are you thinking right now?
Just thinking like the topic of conversation is Greg, describe a donkey. That's
To the layman.
No,
Imagine
are all
a
donkeys like that? I thought it was
There's
island
a
donkeys.
handling
had
of
dreads.
Greg describes a donkey.
I know of a donkey that has 8 legs, though.
I was gonna ask
Oh,
how many
arms?
legs they have. What is a horseshoe? What does a horseshoe do?
What
I was
does a
explaining
horseshoe
why
do?
that would be my
So
favorite.
you ever seen
animal.
a horse? Okay, it's smaller than a horse.
Way less intimidating. Way less intimidating than a horse.
Fuck you guys. Getting a donkey.
All right, who here has rode a horse? You guys, have you ever rode a horse?
I've ridden a horse.
I
You
rode a horse named
Rode a horse?
Stick.
Dude, isn't that is some intimidating ass
Yeah,
My
shit? though.
butt fucking hurts. Those things are crazy.
Like, first off, your head is 8 to 10 feet off the ground, if not higher, and then that thing, it goes fast. Whenever it's like, yo, we're fucking going, hold on, you're moving quickly.
And now it's Marshall describes a horse. Dude, I was doing horse jumps once.
No
Was
fucking
doing
way. You can
jumps on
jump a horse?
At one point in time I could.
No.
dude. Yeah. And the
Cowboy.
horse she like didn't land properly.
Yeah.
And rolled.
Oh,
and
shit.
Which
Over
is
the
super
handlebars.
dangerous, you know?
Ooh.
And it like missed me by a little bit, and I was like, you know what, no more,
That's
no
enough.
more horse riding.
no more horsing around.
Hey!
We spend too much time together. All right.
Holy shit.
So wait, nobody told you to get back in the saddle?
Yeah, actually they did, and I was like,
Nah.
I'm good, man.
It's a shitty joke, and I'm not getting on that horse again.
Ah.
That's what I told him.
Well, you're just a naysayer.
Oh,
Ooh.
Hey.
there you go. We're all doing it.
This is gonna get cut.
I'm leaving it in.
Jesus, is it time yet?
No.
I like talking about animals.
You probably have 50.
Yeah, what animal do you want to tell us about, Nick?
Me and Joey watched a bunch of videos for like an hour the other day
We watch.
of a dude that handles super huge snakes.
That
Fuck
shit was crazy.
that.
Yeah.
The
And
Cobra
The
one?
fucking
The-
snake
the
was
guy
being a
got
dick
bit?
to him.
Let's
The
go on
idiot who
backwater
got bit.
reptiles.
maybe.
Yo,
We have internet now.
guys, okay.
Let's go on
Yeah,
backwater
get on back there.
reptiles.
Let me tell you. I went on a weird date with a girl. She was really into World of Warcraft, super cool and geeky, but didn't work out. Doesn't matter. She showed me backwater reptiles. Probably the best website to ever exist.
That's where that knowledge came from.
Yes, a nerdy,
Dope.
a geeky girl.
Thank you.
Wait, is that better than turbominivans.com?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I think so. Dude, you can
Remember-
get $7 poison dart frogs if you like.
What do you guys you want to look up lizards, snakes, turtles, tortoises,
Does that have
salamanders?
That's a
New-
scorpion.
Go to spiders. Go to spiders.
Do you want tarantulas or we'll do this category isn't spiders, it's tarantulas.
Are there any spiders that can talk?
They've got bird, Goliath, bird eating.
Wait, Goliath? Those are really big, right? How big? What does it say? Does it have like a size or anything?
It says massive species.
Massive.
That's
That's
it.
a species.
Did you? See,
Guess how much they cost?
What's the genus?
is that the
Okay.
bird-eating spider?
Yeah.
They're selling bird-eating spiders.
Guess how much they cost?
$80.
Everybody take your wager.
I can't get one of those because I have cats.
Yeah, but
Guess
guess how
cats.
much?
80.
$14.
$30.
$100.
You guys are
Survey says.
because it's $90.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
You
It's
know,
on-
no. That's shockingly low for a bird-eating spider, guys.
Yeah, it is.
That's why this
Does
site's
it have
great.
any? Does it have any care instructions? Like, do you have to keep it in a cage, or can you just let it run around the house?
I think they're playing the.
It says.
I
Wait,
assume
wait,
you'll
wait.
good.
I'm gonna read this.
oh my god.
We have some ultra impressive Goliath bird-eating tarantulas for sale at rock bottom prices. That's the opening sentence. That's crazy,
Nice.
man. These arachnids are the second largest in the world, topping out with a leg span of approximately 12 inches and perhaps the heaviest in existence.
Long fucking
How-
leg.
They eat birds.
They
How
can-
good are they around children?
They can live up to 25 years.
Fuck that.
What if that was, dude? I wish I could write the descriptions. I'd be like, great with kids, has a vocabulary of up to 10 words. I'd be like, just mix them up with birds.
House trained.
Oh, how about this? Mexican red knee tarantula. It says super sale.
So you have to know Spanish to get one of those.
Yeah, they only speak Spanish. Some beautiful Mexican red knee tarantulas for sale at the internet's best prices. They're really on this like tarantulas on a budget.
They're
thing.
all the best prices.
Yeah. So
'Cause this is the only place that I know of that you can get this stuff.
yeah, it's their most popular seller.
Hey,
Wait.
do you hate anybody? Why don't you ship a fucking bird-eating spider to
How
their
many
house?
of those Mexican tarantulas do you think they go through in a week? If they're the best-selling ones.
Well, they're gonna cost you an arm and a leg.
Oh.
Oh my! Oh, you can buy a
8 legs.
crocodile.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Greg, you need one of those for your lake.
Start releasing
Start
crocodiles.
putting them in there.
The shipping address is just the lake name.
Oh, you guys don't
gonna
like
say.
that?
Lake Holden.
We could get a bunch of these crocs and just go take a riding trip to the Everglades, set them free. That'll stimulate the environment.
Yeah, let's
Well,
get
yeah,
them
but he's gonna keep
stimulated.
it. He'll keep it in a cage. You know, he'll fence off. He'll have a fenced-in lake where the crocodile can hang out.
What are these prices you're looking at, Jay? Let's see how
A
attainable
Culver's
these beasts are.
dwarf caiman is $374.99.
Well, that's kind of that's steep.
That's
Cayman
that's-
pretty
You're
low.
getting a caiman,
In
which
Florida,
is a dinosaur.
in Florida, probably an alligator will just eat it.
How about a scorpion? This is gonna be the last one. We don't need to talk about this because if we just keep going, we'll do 45 minutes.
Yeah,
of
we will.
backwater reptiles.
We'll talk about this site for
All right.
because we did in the van already for 2
Emperor
days.
scorpion, Arizona bark scorpion, dictator scorpion.
It barks.
How much is the dictator?
$50.
Dude, that's a deal.
Damn, that
Holy
thing's
shit.
girthy, dude.
He looks like a bad mamma
Oh,
jamma,
I
dude.
would
Yeah.
not want to fuck with that.
That's an asshole.
I think scorpions. I think I'm scared of those more than anything because those are from fucking
They
hell,
certainly
dude.
have arms and legs.
Like those were designed by the devil.
Look at those big arms on those.
Dude.
Give me. I want some crab arms for dinner.
Oh god.
I love these arms.
Man, it's just really crazy that that's available at just people's fingertips.
Yeah,
you
scorpions
know?
shouldn't be available like that.
Yeah,
I
well,
feel like
really,
someone
nothing
needs-
should
Someone
because
needs to
what
check
happens?
you out, right?
I don't know. I mean, it looks like you just add it to your car.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, but like I feel like physically someone needs to go there and be like, hey, we're about to give you
What's your cutoff? How big can your cart get?
yeah, what if you're like, I need 37 spots.
I want to know how many alligators or crocodiles you can get because I mean, like, what if you order like 4 or 5 of them and then they come in a big crate and drop them in your front yard and your neighbor's like, hey, what do you got in there? And it loses an arm.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. It's funny that like
Scary.
I wonder how you ship these because when Joey and I send out all the merch, and when we go there, we used to like go physically into the post office. You'd have to answer all these questions, and they said what, like, does there any hazardous materials? And then you'd say nope, and then
Any
then
scorpions or caimans?
they said, what about any reptiles? And Joey went, full of lizards. They were like, really? It's like, no.
Dude, so I still do that. Every time I go there, they don't say like, they always say, do you have any explosive, dangerous materials? I say, nope, nothing like that. No lizards either. And they usually laugh. I think they know that it's crazy. That they're like,
That's the next thing.
put down the lizard thing.
well, they
Just
gotta ask.
lizard
You just can't mail lizards in there, man. And in Florida, there's so many, it just might be in there anyway. It might
Yeah,
have
it's
snuck in there.
That's
Yeah.
why I'd be like, there's bound to be a brown and hole there.
Well,
like,
that's
Well,
a
that-
rule on there
that-
because so many people did it, so they had to make that a rule and be like.
Now
"No,
it's a
include
null and
lizards."
void.
Oh my god.
ooh, Greg, I might,
I'm
I
fucking
might
crushing
die.
them
I might-
tonight.
God, I'm gonna haunt this house when I'm dead.
You won't be alone.
Ooh, orange you glad?
Aren't you glad I tried it on a banana?
Hey there, get on the horn. Whatever.
What even is that?
I don't know. I think it came from my mom's.
You can't put plants in there.
I think it's like for a candle. You put a candle in there.
the Halloween candy in there. That's actually a good idea.
Halloween candy. That's good too. Fucking adults over there.
Yep.
Coming-
You could fit.
Ooh.
We
You
could
put
do a game
Halloween
of
candy in
a
this.
game of guess how many Tootsie Rolls are in this container.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you could do a fun thing with. Imagine Greg like, like, oh, I put together this game for the neighbors. You're gonna guess how many Tootsie Rolls are in the jar, and then whoever's closest, I'm gonna give it to him.
You get a $50 gift card to Chili's or something.
Yeah,
Hell
to our
no.
merch store.
Listen,
Hell
you
yeah.
just made me realize that I have to deal with Halloween now. Nobody came knocking on my camper door, but
It's true.
dude,
Mike
I think I'm
Lowe
just
says-
gonna keep the lights off.
No, dude.
Don't be
It's
a
for the
fucking
kids.
Scrooge.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
be a
Dude,
Scrooge.
just go
Jeez,
get
you
a-
love candy too, Greg.
Spend $6
That's
on
the
a bag of
problem.
candy and just
It's not a problem.
give it out.
It feels good to give kids candy. It's sweet. It's cute. Whoa.
whenever they come up and they're like trick or treat, you go smell my feet. Here's some candy. Get out of here.
Do you do that? Because
You
you've
say
lived
that
in a
every time?
neighborhood for a long time.
I've done it before a couple times. Yeah, when
Marshall
I
had a
didn't have
little-
anything going on.
Had a spooky night a few weeks ago. A real Hallows Eve. 'Cause
I
there was a
did?
drive-by in your neighborhood.
Oh yeah, there
recently.
was
Real
Uh,
close to your house, by the
So
way.
yeah, all right. Paint the scene. 9 o'clock. I'm sitting on my computer, just browsing the internet, and I hear, I don't know, 15 shots, something like that. A bunch of rounds going off. And yeah, I ended up around the corner. Long story short, and yeah, the house near me got shot up. I've been there for 16 years, something like that. My grandparents owned the house before that, and I think they bought the house in like the 50s or something. But like this has never happened. I mean, there's never.
Mhm.
Well, my neighbor shot at us one night when we were partying at my house, but other than that, there's
Cool
never
neighbor.
been any shootings in the neighborhood.
Out of all your neighbors.
Seems like a real great.
Well, no,
place.
That neighbor moved out there, right?
No, he's still there.
Oh.
So it was like, man, it was like 4:30 in the morning, and we had been partying hard all night long, and I mean we played this game called Beer Ball, where the winners are drunk and the losers are sober. That's how we like to call it. Okay. So anyway, yeah, he was just grumpy. We were out on the porch and he yelled at us a couple times, and I was like, just ignore him. And I think the cops stopped responding to his phone calls because he used to call the cops for everything.
Yeah.
And
one of those.
So I don't think the cops ever came. I think he called and they were like, whatever. And he ended up letting off a couple rounds in his yard, and most of the people went inside after that.
So you didn't find out the scoop on the drive-by though?
So I believe it was gang related. And the owners of the house have refused to press charges. And I don't think they caught the people anyway. So I think it's just,
Everyone was okay.
yep, nobody got hurt. But dude, there's like craters in the front of the house. I mean,
That's crazy.
yeah. It's wild. It's yeah, it's pretty scary, you know, because like, dude, people shoot fireworks off in my neighborhood all the time, but gunshots sound distinctively different.
That shit happens every night in my old place.
Yeah.
At the
Right.
camper.
Yeah.
Well, like I've heard
Like right there.
I don't live in the nicest neighborhood, you know, and like there's been rounds going off occasionally in different places in the neighborhood, but dude, never like a drive-by, you know, like somebody shooting in their yard or something like that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
sure, you probably shouldn't be doing that, but
They happen so much. At one time, there was gunshots on the property, and somebody had like screamed after, and so and then the cops came, and the cops said, we only came because somebody said they were screaming after. Normally we would just brushed it off.
yeah,
Like,
I mean,
wow. Oh, okay.
If you're listening to this,
You got to shoot them dead.
Yeah.
don't
they
do
can't
drive-bys.
No screamers.
No matter how bad you want to,
Yeah.
it's not good.
No drive-bys. Drive-bys are
Especially
bad.
in a glass house.
Marshall, you left one of our gigs once and someone shot your car.
yeah, so
What
I
the
was
fuck?
leaving. Oh man, we did a Sublime tribute show. Crazy enough that we just released a Sublime tribute album.
Full
yeah.
circle.
Oh, yeah.
But we
People
did a
saying nice
Sublime
things
tribute
about
show.
Spiderman,
It had
thank
rained a lot, and it stopped raining right before we were to play. And we played, and we hung out downtown, and I ended up picking up some of my gear later on. God, man, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. It was really late. And the car that I had was a Buick. It was a 2002 Buick LeSabre Custom.
This is a
It was
lot
it was a
of details.
2002
Yeah,
custom
but
Buick
the point
LeSabre.
is that
You still
the
have
car
that car?
is... No, I got rid of it.
Why? What
What did it
Transmission went
smell
out.
like?
Yeah. It had leather seats. It was beautiful. So it was not very fast, however. So I'm, cruising up, getting
But
on
you
the
had it for a
highway.
while, though.
I had it for 4 years. So anyway, I'm getting on the highway, and a car was riding my ass up the on-ramp, and for whatever reason, I wasn't moving fast enough. They came around the left-hand side and let a couple rounds off. I saw the gun and the muzzle flash, and,
That's crazy, man.
I ended up they drove by real quickly, and I was like, do I have any holes in me?
Orlando is really a nice place to live.
Yeah.
I promise.
They're probably just
painting a
flirting
good
with you.
picture.
Just make sure your
Probably
house
like you.
is make sure your house is a few miles near a Chick-fil-A. That's usually a good sign. That's a nicer area.
Awesome.
It's true. Yeah.
I have to say about that.
I live in walking distance of a Chick-fil-A, just saying.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. There's
Man, that thing's like 2 miles away.
No, well, 2 miles.
It is a good.
You can't
Talking
walk
about the
2
one by the
miles.
Wendy's?
Well, you can walk
Yeah.
2 miles. But I'm not gonna
you
walk.
Would, you would
Dude,
not
if you
walk
take
there.
if you take the other road, I wouldn't walk there normally. No, I'd take a car, but that's because I'm an adult and I have a license and a car.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why the neighborhood got shot.
I ride my bike up there though. Is it the Chick-fil-A? Because they were
That's
closed
why
on
your
Sunday.
neighborhood got shot.
It wasn't one in range.
Yeah. But yeah, everybody's okay, and only the house suffered a little bit, and
How much time we got left? What's on the clock, motherfuckers?
We should wrap it up.
All right. I want to say one more thing. Don't do drive-bys. That's the main thing that I gathered. Don't order from Backwater Reptiles unless you plan on
But no
releasing them
snakes.
But
into the
no snakes.
Everglades.
We
Yeah, don't release animals into the wild.
Unless they ask you to.
Yeah. If you're not feeling your tarantula, give it to someone. Don't release it.
If you think there's ever a point where you won't be feeling your tarantula, don't get that tarantula.
It's really good. Same goes for children.
Brought to you by a guy that lives in Florida.
Well, cool, man.
It's beautiful.
Well, this has been a really fun time with everybody here in this new place.
Yeah.
Congrats again, Greg.
Thanks for coming over, guys.
Thanks for having us.
And now
Anytime.
we're gonna turn off these cameras and get to the kiss christening.
Oh, real quick. Hey, we should do some kind of a giveaway in Secret Stash coming up. I have some ideas.
Okay,
Stuff-
well, we
stuff
can
we
talk
already
about
have.
that off
Stuff we already
camera.
have.
I'll talk about that.
Well, no, I wanted to drop it in the podcast though, so
Okay,
Secret Stash
gotcha.
people will know that that's coming out.
All right, 10-4.
You know what?
That's
We can
all.
maybe even release it in conjunction with the episode.
The Secret
Maybe
Stash is our private fan group where we do contests and talk about all things Cashed Out.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's right.
go check it out.
Yeah.
And answer the questions and see if you're willing to give me.
If you got what it takes.
If you got what it, yeah.
All right, we love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.